do, baby.
Check. Check. We get the money divided amongst kings. We are power. Cause ain't no higher team. So shots. We come. Accord. Respect that situation with my team.
World Takes Podcast.
Wait, that's it?
Episode 167. You already know it's your boy, Big Moolah. Got your boy.
It's B Baby 1-2 of the World Takes Podcast.
Tonight we got a real special episode for y'all tonight. Real special guest in the building. Y'all know we got a saying around here. We like to get straight to the shit. So without any further ado, let's get straight to it. You already know. International runway supermodel Amber Nicole, make some noise.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to the show, Amber. How you feeling tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for being here. It's an honor. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
We've been trying to get you up here for a long time. You're a real busy person, but we like that. Busy is good. Mm-hmm. We glad you finally made it. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. I'm relaxed. I'm chilling. It's a vibe in here.
That's what's up. That's how
like
we
the
like
little
it.
ambiance y'all got going on.
That's how we like
Like
it.
a little Patron with a mixed drink. You know?
Shout out to us. Shout out to us, man. Word up. The vibe curators. That's what we do. We deliver the vibe. We got Amber Nicole in here. B Baby, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great.
Y'all already know it's your boy Big Moolah. I'm feeling excellent. Let's get straight to the shits. Amber Nicole, welcome to the show.
What's up?
Tell the people where you from, what it is you do, and where they can follow you at.
So I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, but I went to all Lawrence schools. From elementary all the way up to high school. I went to Virginia State University. Shout out to VSU Trojans.
Yep.
Bachelor's in pre-med biology. I'm currently living in LA.
Yep.
And y'all can find me at Amber_Nicole_official. The one and only. Not the two. The one.
So you grew up in Trenton and went to school in Lawrence?
Mm-hmm.
And then, do you have siblings?
Yep.
How many?
About 5.
And where you fall along?
I'm like the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like the middle.
Interesting.
Are y'all close?
Yes. I don't play about my siblings. None of them. None of them. Other like we could play with each other, but other people can't play with my siblings.
I like that.
Like, you know, I live the furthest, so I'm very family oriented and stuff, but I don't play about my siblings. I love hard. I'm trying to get them up out of here, so that's what we about to do.
Where you gonna move on to LA?
Wherever they want to go. I know some of them want to come to LA, but wherever they want to go.
Let's start at the beginning.
What's up?
You grew up in Trenton.
Well, yeah, but Lawrence. I went to school in Lawrence. Yes.
What was that like for you?
It was good. It was a real diverse school. None of us went to Trenton schools, so we all went to Lawrence.
When did you know you was going to be a model?
2019.
2019.
Yes.
So that's a big gap from when you was born to when you realized you was going to be a model.
So I always wanted to do it, but I felt like growing up, I never had the confidence.
Okay.
So, like I said, I went to a predominantly white school. I just didn't have the confidence, and I always wanted to go to college. So, I'm a school person. And when I didn't get accepted into the school that I wanted to for basketball, I ended up going to Virginia State University because my number one was Villanova, for sure.
Okay.
So Virginia State University is a HBCU, and it was close. Florida was second, but my mom didn't want me going that far, being that I wasn't 18 yet.
To Virginia?
No, to Florida.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. You said you didn't have the confidence yet, right, to be a model. What was it that instilled that confidence in you?
I just went through some things. Like, I just went through a lot. So
Talk to us. We family here.
yeah,
You
okay.
up here with family.
So I had like a traumatic experience with life. I'm not saying that I didn't have the confidence, like I didn't build my confidence in 2019. That's not what I'm saying. I don't know what it was like as a child growing up. I was always outgoing. I'm a people's person. I've always been like popularity type thing. That's been me all my life.
Right.
I just don't know when it came to modeling. I guess because I was like a ball player in soccer, I think it was so much different, like to just be on a runway. I don't think I knew where to get started. I didn't know like who to ask. So I felt like going to a HBCU and seeing everything that I experienced there, it was different from what I probably would have seen at Villanova.
Right.
So, you know, like it brought like, you know, it brought me out a little more. Like every day was like a fashion show at a HBCU, 8:00 in the morning. I'm coming from like lifting weights or, you know, basketball or something, and they got on heels and stuff going to class. So I think that when I moved to LA, it was different vibes. Everybody was friendly. They were saying I was too aggressive because, you know, we just kind of mind our business here, keep it moving out there. Everybody like, hi, you know, it's not like that here. So I had a stroke and I lost my speech in 2019 and I had to stop being a therapist. So I think me knowing that God gave me a second chance to live, I was able to do what I wanted to do. So I just went for it. I had a lot of people in LA telling me that that's what I should do. I didn't know what it would come with, but I was very consistent with going through that traumatic experience that people started watching my journey when I finally spoke up about it. And because I was so consistent, I think it raised a lot of eyebrows. Like, damn, this girl just had 6 strokes. She young, and she just not stopping because I was not stopping. And that's kind of like, y'all see me now. I don't stop. I keep going.
All right, so that business got to be a little, like, I'm sure it's, like, predatory, right? Like, where it can be sexual, but I'm not even talking about sexual. I'm talking about the idea of selling that dream of being a model to people. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of businesses and stuff like that that'll offer, listen, we can get your modeling career started, and they charge you whatever monthly subscription.
I invested a lot. I invested a lot in modeling. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, as far as like getting the help and experience, but you also have to. You guys don't know because y'all not models, but in the modeling industry, like there are people who prey on people who don't know in the industry. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like you said, like they'll charge them like this crazy amount and sell them this dream that. You know this girl is not about to be a model, and you telling her she about to be a model, and she's paying all this money, and y'all can't get her in the doors because it's just not going to happen. A lot of people have certain standards, and I feel like, I'm not going to lie to y'all, after that whole Black Lives Matter movement that we got, a lot of people did start booking black. Yeah. And, you know, it's no shade to anybody, but y'all seen a lot of more diversity, and it was plus size girls on the runway. It was a lot of different stuff, but what you're saying is very true. I mean, I was scammed a few times, like, you know, like over $2,000, like at different times, and I just fell into the arms of the right people.
So that was the question I was going to ask you. Like, for people coming up behind you, right? Like, how do they navigate through that? Like, knowing who to invest their time in, their finances in, who to trust when.
It's really hard. It's really hard, and I'm not gonna hold you. And that's why I do what I do. Cause my slogan is, I don't compete, I inspire. And whoever else said that, it's not theirs. It's Amber Nicole's. I said it first. So if y'all ever hear that, y'all know it's me. I said that first. I don't compete, I inspire. But it's hard. Like, it's really hard to know. Like, you really have to like. I would suggest, if a person is freelance, to either have a manager or know somebody that knows the industry, because it's tough. People don't want to help you. And I think that's why I reached my hand back down to a lot of people, because I don't think that I'm bigger than the program. But it's not, the information costs. Like, that's a real thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if that's what you do, like, how do I explain it? If that's what you do for your living, like that's your career, like it's not, you have to pay to like, you know, get where you want to, not even get where you want to be, but like to get that information for sure. Cause you're not going to know, but I tell people like I offer runway classes. I offer like consultations. Like it just depends. There's a lot of different stuff that I offer. And like if they book like an hour session, it don't have to be them specifically walking on the runway. It could be them asking me questions that they need to know, knowledgeable to work with somebody else. Like I don't mind people hitting me up and asking me if something to scam because I was scammed.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not a gatekeeper, but with certain things I don't feel like should be handed to you.
Right.
Like I'm not just gonna hand you my sources for overseas and you just started. It don't work like that. You gotta be consistent, you gotta do the work, and hey, if I'm watching and somebody else watching and I feel like you've been consistent and you've been coming to me about it, I'm gonna lay down, and I have done that.
Make
I
some
have
noise.
done that.
Make some noise for that. Make some noise for that.
No, we the biggest, we the most consistent, yo. Tell them to hit us up. Tell those people in Milan to hit us up.
Yeah, y'all gotta hit up the
ready.
biggest, man. The biggest about to come overseas. Y'all
That's
gotta
right.
stay tuned for that. We about to have the biggest in Milan.
That's a fact.
You definitely is the biggest model our city has ever seen, and we so proud of you.
I appreciate it.
We love you.
Thank
We
you.
want you to keep excelling, keep doing your thing, keep going up the ladder. We watching, right? We seen you at Paris Fashion Week. We seen all that, right? Give us your favorite moment that modeling has brought you so far. Your favorite moment that you've experienced.
I'm gonna say my first favorite moment is probably London Fashion Week, and the reason I say that is because within 8 months of me modeling, I was asked to go to London. So I'm gonna shout out the Fashion Life Tour and the House of Icons. I appreciate y'all seeing the talent that I didn't see in myself when my journey was starting. So I definitely think that was a highlight of my career for sure.
What was it about London Fashion Week though? Was it the scenery? Was it the people that was there modeling with you? What was going on?
It was the scenery. It was the people. I was showered with love up front, and what the designers put me in. Like I was eating the wrong way up. So you see it on camera. Like you know I'm a high fashion model, and they always give me these crazy outfits that like people be like, damn, like you know what I'm saying. I appreciate it. Like I just have a different walk that I had to teach myself. A lot of people try to walk like somebody else, but your walk is really your walk. You know what I'm saying? So you got to master what you do, and then you can add whatever you want onto it. But London definitely, like, it's beautiful.
Your walk is your walk, and it's very sexy.
Thank you.
I gotta tell you that.
Thank you.
Listen.
Thank you. I try.
You gorgeous every time, right? Another thing I wanted to ask you is, out of the modeling industry, what's some of the negatives that you had to deal with? The younger girls that's looking up to you? Because honestly, when I say you the biggest, runway fashion model international in our city, I mean that. It's not me just saying that, right? So little girls is looking up to you, Amber, Nicole, and they like, damn, I want to do that. What's some of the negatives that they should shy away from and avoid?
Some of the negatives will probably just be like, honestly, the negativity. Like you gotta be able to know that everybody's not gonna like you, and just know that like if a designer doesn't pick you, that doesn't mean that you're not a good model. That just mean that you might not fit the look for their brand, and that doesn't mean that they will never pick you, because I feel off of rejection. So a lot of designers that didn't pick me in the beginning, they have to book me now.
Yes.
And it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's just like,
Yes. My sound 8 Amber, I'm gonna tell you something, right? Me, I work for the state of New Jersey. I'm a professional. If you need somebody on your team that's professional, I'm available.
okay.
I
got you.
I travel, Bora, I come with y'all, I protect y'all.
Oh, now y'all want to
Y'all
go to
need
Bora Bora.
security.
Now y'all want to go to Bora Bora. Now y'all want to go to Bora Bora. Got it.
Hey, yo.
Y'all won't even think about it.
I come with y'all. I swear to God, because y'all cool as hell. I like y'all, both of y'all. We're just like,
Thank you.
y'all get that a lot, don't y'all?
Yeah.
Every day.
When we together.
Y'all together, it's like,
How y'all
always.
know each other?
I don't even know. We just had to like.
You don't know.
We didn't go to the same school. It was through a mutual friend that we have. That was crazy. That was crazy. I'm glad that wasn't on.
How long y'all known each other?
It's been, I think it's like 8. It's been like 8
years.
years. It's been longer than that.
Probably 10. Probably 10.
Yeah.
Probably 10.
10.
Probably 10.
Yeah, 10. Well, yeah.
Amber, how long you been in your relationship?
4 years.
Is that the nigga you want to marry?
Wait, hold on. We on the.
Hey, yo, is we live? Is we live right now?
That's what we live. But bro, that's what I did. Y'all ready? We
Take
turned
me
up.
off the live. Take me off the live. I gotta ask Amber something. Cause it's like.
Wait, where the live at?
I gotta ask that. Don't take me
Wait.
off the live. It's alright. I ain't gonna ask you. I'll ask you later. It's alright. I'll get with you later.
Hold on.
All right, real quick. Let's get right into it though. What's your top 5 models of all time?
Of course, Naomi. I love Gigi. I love Adulta. What's the male one? There's a male.
Nah, don't put the males in there.
Whoa. He's good. He's a high fashion. I just can't think of his name right now.
Antoine Yeager. Make some noise for my boy.
Make
some noise for my boy.
Oh my God. Now you put Paige in my top 5. Stop.
Yeah. No? No?
What? For my
You
top
wasn't talking
5?
about Antoine?
No.
Oh, that's
my
crazy.
boy though. That's my boy.
crazy.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, babe. Why you do that? Yo, you messy.
Real messy.
No,
He is crazy.
Real crazy. Yes. Yes.
What's wrong with you? Why did
He's real crazy, y'all. That nigga is sick.
That's really who I thought you were saying.
Oh my gosh, no.
That nigga is sick. You heard me.
He crazy.
That nigga crazy, yes.
Get him out of here. He
Tell the
gotta
world.
stop.
Yeah,
He's
that nigga,
crazy. That one.
That nigga wicked and weird.
Nah, we ain't jacking that.
He's trying to cut it real short. Damn, the biggest. I just broke the podcast.
How I feel to break the podcast? Is this your first podcast you ever broke?
Yeah, the biggest. World takes. I just broke it. Amber Nicole
The
is building her life.
biggest.
Hey,
Let's
go to the speech.
Y'all supposed to hear
What it means to do to break the podcast.
what it means to me to break the podcast is, I mean, I broke it on the biggest, and I'm the biggest. So
Word is life.
That's
Word
what
is
it
life.
means.
Word is life. Make some noise for
I
that.
hope they put it in there that it broke too.
Or that's going
I
in.
just want y'all to know we went through some technical difficulties and it broke.
Or that's
But we
going
back.
in. She broke it. She too bad. She got all the niggas tapping in. She got all the women tapping in. She too bad. The servers went down. The servers went crazy.
So, okay, yeah, that's true. It did.
She broke the show.
Yeah, hey,
She broke the show.
I got more
man.
questions though.
What's up? What's up?
Like living out LA, that's like real expensive, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then what part of LA you live at?
I'm in Long Beach now.
Okay, that's actually my favorite part of LA
Why?
to go to, cause it's just
It's
chill.
chill, right?
It's
okay,
chill.
yeah, it's chill. That's why I like it there because I
super
was
chill.
downtown and it's just too noisy. It's LA
a
never
little more-
sleep,
it's
but it's just
fake-ish.
like, I mean, LA is fakeish.
But Long Beach a little more like
It's
people
chill.
down to
It's
earth
relaxed.
type shit.
It's quieter. Like downtown is like every club, there's a lot of things that go on downtown LA. There's a lot of homeless out there.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right. Yeah. Every time I go there, my cousin live on Orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right in Long Beach.
Yeah, he live right by the beach,
yeah,
right by
okay.
the water. So he live like the second block away from the water.
Okay.
So that's cool, man. That's I love. Oh, that's nice.
LBC, shout out to y'all.
Shout out to LBC.
So
Shout
so
out to
like
LBC.
so would you say the modeling business is lucrative?
Yeah, I would.
Because what I find is like, you know, people want to be realtors and they think that you just go in there and you sell a goddamn mansion or something. Like you just think it's like money gonna come to you in abundance, just like the insurance business and stuff like that. Now, I find what based on what I know, like the modeling business similar, like where it's a lot of people might pour in and try their luck, but they not gonna make the money they think they're gonna make.
It's really tough, and that's why you literally have to stand on business. And when I say that, it's because, like, it's not to put anybody down, but, like, if you don't know your worth yourself, then you're going to get taken advantage of. Because at the end of the day, like, a lot of people, like, I'm not going to lie, like, for 2 years of my modeling career, I did free work. And that was to get my name out there. Consistency, working, going to every show, and now I feel like I don't have to be a part of any shows that I'm not booked for. I'm only being a part of shows that I'm booked for unless it benefits me to go higher. So if it's something that benefits me to go higher, or it's something that I've been manifesting, I'm going to do it. But outside of that, I'm not doing it. You're not just going to do any show.
Make some noise for that. Make some noise for taking your career in your control and making your decisions, what you want to do and what you don't want to do. I love that for you.
Thank you.
And that's why you the biggest. Make some noise.
The biggest.
I want to transition because, you know, not too long ago, you just dropped your fashion line, Amber Nicole. You know, it's amazing.
Thank you.
It's one of the flyest things. And it's probably the flyest thing in the city, right? But it's one of the flyest things around all throughout the world. Amber Nicole, make some noise. What the fuck is we talking about? You brought this beautiful model in here today. She got, what you got on right now? Stand up. Stand up for the crowd. Let me get a zoom in on Ty. Cause she got the bodysuit, the Amber Nicole bodysuit.
Yes. Had the Chrissy dress on. Shout out to Ty.
Shout
she
out
has
to
the navy Chrissy dress from Amber Nicole. So shout out to her.
Shout out to Ty and the navy Chrissy dress by Amber Nicole, man. Cause it looks amazing, right? But that's what you do, Amber. You excel at everything you do. When you went into the fashion, you went straight to the top. International runway superstar model, right? And now that you're doing the clothing, you going straight to the top. It's one of the most coveted lines in the city. It's one of the most coveted lines everywhere right now. Everything you doing is on fire. And I want to know more about the clothing. Like, what was it that, like, all right, I'm going to come out with a clothing line?
So I think what it was for me initially, before my peak in my career happened, I wanted to do purses. And I just couldn't find, like, my niche with it. So I stepped back and I took a year off. And I just, like, as I traveled and went to my shows, I just, like, started to think about, like, what people need. You know what I'm saying? So, like, models, we traveling, we all over the world. We like to be comfortable. So it's a luxury streetwear brand. I'm not a designer, but I know what I want my stuff to look like, and I know how I want it made, and I deliver that to my manufacturer. So I just feel like I took a year off, and I just started to see, like, I started watching people and the other models in the airport, like, what are they wearing when they travel? It's sweatsuits.
Right.
It's jogger sets, or it's the tight spandex bodysuits. Like, that's what we wear on the airplane. So that's when I started to think of, like, okay, like, I could do that. And then I felt like I think simple is better. I don't like to do too much. And, like, I just feel like I don't have to do a lot with my brand. Like, if my name is just on it, like, I'm fine. I started to think that men wouldn't wear it if it's so big across, because, like, oh, like, I'm wearing Amber Nicole. But that's not the case, because the guys actually like it big across, like, as if it was a designer. So I stuck with it, and I asked a friend a couple of times, like, should I change it? And they're like, no. And I just kept it, and it just started getting bigger. It was put in New York Fashion Week 2 years ago. It was put in, and then I stopped because I do everything myself, and it's just a lot. Like being on the runway, being a designer in a show, like it's a lot because I had back-to-back shows for New York Fashion Week. So, go ahead.
Is that your name, Amber Nicole?
Yes, it
That's
is.
your middle name and your first name?
Mm-hmm.
What made you decide to name your clothes after yourself? I'm sure you came up with other names in your head, like it was a whole process before you.
I did come up with other names, but I'm literally walking in my testimony, so I'm literally like branding my life.
Okay.
Like if I was to write a book, like it's gonna be called Amber Nicole. Like if I'm gonna do a documentary, it's gonna be called Amber Nicole, and my name is LLC. So
Okay.
don't play with me. They can't play with me.
What's the significance of that instead of the
The Roman numerals of initially,
10.
yeah. So what it was that when I had 6 strokes and they seen 4 TPAs in my brain. So like I actually got to see it on an MRI.
Tell them what the TPA is.
So it's like minor strokes, like little ones that I didn't know that I had.
They saw that on your brain.
Yeah.
And they didn't know.
I didn't know I had it.
Take us through that.
To see it.
Well, it's just like.
So basically, like I had some strokes that I didn't know that I had. So I had 6, and it was when they were showing me like my MRI.
Mm-hmm.
It was 4 gray areas that was left that I was able to see. So that's kind of where the X come in.
A lot of people at home,
Mm-hmm.
they don't even know what strokes is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people at home a little bit slow. I know you got your degree and all that. You smart. We're just like you gotta break it down for them because it's like.
So basically, like with that happening to me, I mean, you could really die from it. Like I'm literally like that 1%. Like you can die, especially me having so many. Like you can definitely die. There's a window.
Massive strokes or they like
So the ones that I seen on my brain were minor, but the bigger ones is why I was rushed to the hospital. Yeah. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I thought. So I tore my Achilles too, y'all. Fun fact. But I thought it was like it was just aching. Yeah. Because I tore my Achilles, I had surgery. So y'all know when the weather go, they say the joke about old people, but no, it be true. So I thought, I was just aching, but I was really having a stroke. So from that, when I found that out, I was scared to go to sleep because I didn't know if I was going to wake up again type shit. So
oh my God.
It was different. It was different. I don't wish that on anybody. And I feel like if you even get through one, like you're strong. Because I have seen people who didn't make it or who did suffer from long-term deficits. You know what I'm saying? Some people face is like at a slant, and mine used to be like that on my left side. I had left side drooping, but a lot of intensive therapy, you could see it in my pictures when I first started modeling.
Hey, yo, you so beautiful and you such a survivor and you so strong. We so proud of you here at The World Takes It. Listen.
Shout out to all the stroke survivors. I see y'all.
We so proud of you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, you a walking testimony, and you keep doing it every day, no matter what you're going through, and that's big, that's huge. The little girls is looking up to you, right? Amber Nicole, I want to be like her. I want to be a model. I want to be a fashion model, right? I want to have my own fashion line. That's beautiful what you doing. And I can't stress it enough. We're just so proud of you.
Thank you.
Sometimes it's like that industry like full of like drug addiction and sex. Sometimes sex trade and anorexia and all kinds of stuff like that, right? Like when they put them messages out there, is that really happening in the industry? Like a lot of girls maybe throwing up their food, bulimic.
I can't speak for everybody. I can just speak for myself. I do get asked almost at every show, do I eat? I do, but it's just like, I don't know, like it's kind of like not eating like a full course meal. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I was in New York for almost 2 weeks. I feel like when I got there that first day, I had good food. And the last day before I went to London, I had good food. In between, it was mostly like snack and go type of thing. Because, like, I don't know, like, you just have to make sure that you could still fit your clothes that a designer, put in. And I'm not saying that it's going to make you get big in a couple of days, but you do get bloated. Yeah. And you used to be able to fit in those garments, in those designs without, without breaking that stuff. That stuff is like $20,000 garments that they spend time on, months making, and you have to make sure you could fit it. Like, and some are not understanding, if you know what I'm saying, like if you break it or something like that, you got to be like real careful. You got to watch your figure. I'm not saying that I starve myself, but I definitely eat a lot less, like during fashion week season, for sure.
Like like for today, let's say yesterday, since yesterday completed, what you eat yesterday?
I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday was busy for me, so I don't even.
Say I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was busy. I don't even remember what I ate yesterday,
really?
Cause I just knew I woke up hungry this morning and I wanted to eat. And my older brother, shout out to you, Bones. My older brother.
Pause that, y'all.
He came this morning and took me to get something to eat because I don't know. I was so busy yesterday. I was trying to show face and show love at the different events that was going on in the city. So I don't really.
Is there anything you don't eat?
Oh, I'm allergic to tomatoes, so. And I don't eat red meat either.
Okay.
Is that why you couldn't eat the pizza? Because of the tomatoes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so, but like, I was just saying, like, is that something you've seen, right?
It's all, yes, you do see it, though.
So what about, like, the drugs?
I can't speak on it because I don't know.
You never seen, like,
Amber
it's not
Nicole
something that you've seen.
I don't see shit.
She's drug free.
I don't see nothing.
So
I don't see that type.
You,
I don't put myself in them type of, you know what I'm saying? Them type of rooms to see that stuff. Like, I be minding my business.
let me ask you something.
What's up?
I want us to slow down. We've been moving at a rapid pace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tell me where we can find the clothing at.
Okay.
Tell me where I can follow you at. And tell me where I can follow the brand at. Give it to them right now.
Okay, so you can follow me. I have 3 Instagrams. Mm-hmm. So the first one is Amber_Nicole_official. The second one is Amber Nicole Runway. And the third one is Amber Nicole with the X LLC. And that's for my luxury streetwear brand.
Amber_Nicole_official.
That's my main page. And you can find the other 2 from there.
That's
it's in my bio.
Page.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, please. Where can we get the clothes at? Where can we get the Amber Nicole? No, what kind of dress do we call
it's
that?
It's the Chrissy dress.
That's the Chrissy dress. She wearing that. Ty wearing that.
Dress. Shout out to Ty. Shout out to Ty.
Hey,
I gotta give a shout out to Shishi too because she wanted to be here, but she wasn't feeling well. So I mean, get better, sis. I love you.
Get better, sis. We love you. Word is life. Shout out to Shishi. Where can they find the clothes at?
AmberNicoleLLC.com.
AmberNicoleLLC.com. That's where you go. That's where you place your orders. Please believe me, it's one of the hottest brands in the streets for the city of Trenton. Not just for the city of Trenton, because they rocking it in LA, they rocking it in London, they rocking it all over. You heard me? It's Amber Nicole, man. It's the biggest. Make some noise.
The biggest.
You heard me. So where do you want to take it, Amber?
So probably like in the next 4 or 5 years, I do want to start like a runway school.
Yeah.
I think that is important that I help people who kind of don't have no direction, because I know how it feels not to have any direction. Like I said, like I didn't have any help in the beginning, which is why I fell into some scams in LA. So I think it's important to just help people. And like I said, it's just I mean, it's me, so why not?
Make some noise. Is there anything that you want to accomplish that you haven't accomplished yet? I know you've been knocking goals off your checklist left and right. I know how you do, Amber.
Okay.
Like, is there anything left that you still want to accomplish, or?
I'm definitely manifesting Dior and Versace heavy. I feel like this go around when I was in London, I was a step closer, but I seen, the message out there for them looking for more models a little too late. But I definitely know that I belong on those runways, so, and I know that they're watching, so I'm definitely manifesting being on those runways.
I agree.
And to just consistently sign contracts and work with them. I am a freelance model, for anybody that's wondering. I'm not signed at all. I have a manager, but I'm definitely a freelance model. So don't think I have an agency that's booking me. I'm booking myself, and my manager is putting my names in rooms that I'm not in. Shout out to you, Julie.
Let's talk about your love life a little bit. And,
Okay.
and we don't got to get too deep or too crazy, but I want to know somebody with a schedule like you have. What is your love life like? Do you have time?
I make
For
time.
love, you make time for your man. Okay.
Hey, Bean, what's that, yo?
Where is your man from? Hey yo, can y'all? Hey yo, come on, y'all, come on. What is we doing?
Turn that off, man. Put it on silent. Yeah.
On silent, man.
Tripping.
So Amber, you have a man?
Yes.
You do have a man. How long you guys been together? Is that something we can talk about her, or should we keep that?
I like to keep my business personal.
Okay. Okay.
Just a respect thing,
It's just a respect thing.
Absolutely.
We love you. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
We wish you nothing but the
Thank
best.
you.
You and your man. Word is life.
Thank you. Shout out to him, though.
Shout out to him.
If you know, you know.
Hey, talk about some of the sacrifices you have to take to be like an international model as yourself.
Hey, no. Cause you
Like, you,
That was a good question, though, right?
it is, I mean,
Give me
no sleep. You gotta sacrifice your sleep.
You waiting for me to start, and I ain't start, right?
You ready
like
to.
I did good so far. Right?
No. I mean, I sacrifice my sleep all the time. That's why I don't sleep.
okay.
I don't know. You gotta sacrifice to be a hustler. Like, I cannot work a job with the schedule I have. So it's like either I gotta do what I gotta do. I have to have multiple streams of income. Like, literally, like you, and I live in LA. It's not cheap. So you gotta do what you gotta do to get where you wanna be. I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody. I just know me, and I know that my mom raised a hustler, and I have multiple streams of income. I do a lot, and I'm gonna do whatever I need to do so that I can keep going. Like, you have to invest in yourself to get where you want to get, and I mean, it gets hard, but at the end of the day, I ain't never giving up. So
Make some noise for that. Man. Make some noise.
Like right now, if you was to get like pregnant or something like that, that'd change the whole trajectory of your life from soon, right?
it would, because I mean, how you gonna have I have seen it. Like, I have seen pregnant girls walk down the runway.
Yeah.
For Miami Swim Week. I mean, but it's just like, you gonna have to slow down eventually. Like, I feel like in your early phases, like, you can do it.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yo, get out.
Please
you
stop,
like,
man.
turn it
This is
off.
gonna go through the whole thing.
Yo, I'm about to cuss him out.
It's my watch doing.
Yeah, but it's
Well, take it off and leave it in the
because we only
hallway.
got her for a little bit. Then she back
Now look at
international.
you. Come in here breaking stuff.
Yeah, that thing went off non-stop. I'm so sorry.
Damn.
I hope y'all put. They could see that.
What?
Oh
They seen
my
all
God.
that, man. Word is life.
Oh my God.
Just know you're gonna have a special episode. That's
Oh my god.
It's gonna be one of the best episodes we ever did.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. Can I be honest with y'all?
Yes.
I've been doing this a long time, right? This episode, I believe,
167.
this episode 167, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did 167 episodes. Y'all the two most beautiful women we ever had up here, honestly.
Thank
Y'all
you.
two. Two most beautiful women we ever had up here. I mean that
The biggest.
The biggest. We break shit and we come back. And then we get distracted.
We get distracted, but the distractions go away, and then we vacation. When the distractions go away, we vacation. Bora,
Come
right?
here. Yes.
That's where we headed.
Yes.
Soon, World Takes meets
World
Amber
Takes
Nicole.
going. Yes. Bora Bora.
Yeah,
Sponsored by World Takes.
you already know.
So you're not about to have no baby no time soon, no, right now.
No, I think that's something that it's gonna be planned. Like I just don't feel like right now at the peak of my career, like I want to do that, and I think that my person, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you in these international modeling or these fashion shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are the most models coming from?
I ain't gonna lie, all over.
They
Like,
should be all
like,
over.
yeah, you get a lot of people that come from LA, but you also got a lot of good models in New York. But what I like to focus on is the ones that come from them cities that nobody pay attention to. Like whenever I do start my school, like I'm going to states like Kentucky, I'm going to states like Maine. They got a lot of hidden talent. Them girls don't get North Carolina too. Them girls don't get the opportunity like that, and I feel like they should. They're not being seen because they're not gifted with the same opportunities that we get, being that we're in bigger fashion states. So
Yeah.
I feel like they're being overlooked, but I have met a few, and I rock with them. They're talented.
Now, what about like let's say East Africa or like I don't know.
You have a lot of
Colombia.
African models, but you see, like, those are the ones that, so it's more of a, when I went to Milan, I'm not gonna lie, I could, like, share this little story with y'all real quick. When I went to
There we go.
Milan, I have my hairstylist in LA. She always does my hair before I go overseas. Did London. It's more like a sleek look. Like, so I always have middle part and straight down. This year was my first year doing bangs, and I mean, everybody loved the bangs, so that's why I made it my signature look. But when I went to Milan, everybody was natural, and I'm not bald headed, so I literally asked somebody to come to my room and take my wig off, and so I could wear my natural hair. It's like, I don't know. It's just different. Like over there, like those be the ones that be in the Versace and Dior and stuff that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like that dark skin. You know what I'm saying? But they all tell me they like me over there, and they all tell me I have a unique look, but they don't know what it is. So that's why I don't know. It's different. It's different. You see a lot of those African models, or like like the really really dark models,
Yeah.
and they're like everywhere and making a statement. So shout out to them. Like. For real.
When you wore your hair natural, how you wore it?
I just had it in a high bun.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had it in a high bun. And I went to a couple agencies, like, so they could take, like, we don't wear lashes and all of that. So, like, New York Fashion Week, I don't have
I want to
the
get straight to the
lashes.
shit. I want to get straight to the shit.
What's up?
I know you got a man and all that, but the people want to know, what do you look for in a man? Like, what kind of man do you like? Because I don't know if you know, but you on a lot of niggas' list. Like, I want her. Right? I want her. That's who I want. You heard me? Make some noise. Make some noise. What do you look for in a man, Amber Nicole?
I'm not looking, so.
I know you're not looking right now,
But
but
I like
what do you-
consistently. I like realness. Like, I like, I like genuine people. I like personality. Like, I like a little rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm looking for like a billionaire or nothing. I'm good.
You like
I'm not
moolah.
looking, so.
You like moolah.
Who?
Moolah.
What's that?
Let me stop.
Who
playing.
is
That's
that? I don't know Bula. Oh, he said Bula. Duh. I make my own. I mean, why not?
Amber
Makes
Nicole.
sense.
we
I'm
so
not
glad-
looking.
We so glad we had you up here today.
Y'all, they
I'm
wanted to
gonna be
ask
honest.
that question to me so bad. They couldn't wait.
We can't listen. We can't
They couldn't
listen.
wait. That's why the podcast broke now. Because they doing what they're not supposed to be doing.
Not me.
No, he did do good. He did good. Right. He did good. He did good. He did
Hold
good.
on, who did good?
I did.
He did good.
And what I do? Thank you, baby. Thank you. Make some noise for me.
I was a good old boy today.
Hey yo, it's the World Taste Podcast. This is episode 167. We got your girl, international runway superstar model Amber Nicole in the building. It was an honor. It was a blessing to have you here tonight. We can't thank you enough. Do you got anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
I just want to say that I appreciate everybody who supports me. I know I don't know everybody. I definitely see y'all. And if I don't speak, it's not like, it's not intentional. I might just miss you, but I do see all of y'all. I do see a lot of DMs. I do see a lot of y'all telling me that I inspire y'all. So, I love that y'all say that because I don't compete. I inspire. So, shout out to everybody who loves Amber Nicole. I love y'all too.
So, one more time before we get out of here, give them the IG. Give them where they can find the Amber Nicole merch. Okay. Give them all of that one more time.
So my personal Instagram is Amber_Nicole_official, and my brand Instagram is Amber Nicole Runway and Amber Nicole LLC. And on the brand name, that the Amber Nicole is an X. So y'all can find it in my bio though, on my main page. They're both in there.
Put an X. Follow the main page. Let's get the main page followers up, and then that's when y'all tap in with the clothing and all that and the runway model shit. But
wait, I do want to say shout out to everybody that's been supporting my brand though. Yeah, y'all was on the billboard. Shout out to y'all for New York Fashion Week. So
I'm gonna be honest. Next time you come up here, I need a sweatsuit. I'm gonna be honest. I need it. Amber Nicole.
You gotta tell me ahead of time.
Hoodie joint. Listen, it's okay because I know you coming back. The next time you come back, I need an Amber Nicole.
What color you want?
I really like the light gray. Light gray with the black writing. Amber Nicole hoodie joint. Okay. Sweatpants to match. Let's make it happen. You already know. You already know. You got anything else?
I got one more question.
Go ahead.
One more question. All right, so
yeah.
You was talking about the talent in your industry, like what you consider the talent or whatever. I would like for you to explain what exactly does that mean in the modeling industry, and what's the difference between the talent of someone who's high fashion international and someone who's just like, modeling some local brands. Like what's like some of the differences?
So I feel like the difference with that when
Let's start with what's talent. What's considered talent?
Talent is actually knowing what a high fashion model is. Like you bring the qualities of that, you know the look, you know how to carry yourself, you have the height, you meet their standards. Normally it's 5'9" and up. They have gotten a little more lenient.
Is it a weight that comes with that?
It just depends on the designer, because some designers could just strictly want 0, 2, and 4. Where then you have other designers who might be looking for 6, 8, and 10.
What designers you like? You like the 024s or you like the 6, 8, 10s?
I like them both.
But you can't work with the 6, 8, 10s.
That's okay though.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
I can't. No. I'm saying, but I can't work with them now. But like they might start making stuff for my size the next season. Like, cause a lot of people do switch it up to make people feel more inclusive, and it has been.
What size is you?
A 2.
2. That shit.
Like my dress is a 2.
That shit look thicker than a 2. I'm gonna be honest with you. Make some noise. That look
Shout
like
out to the
a 4. That look like a 4. Shorty thick. Shorty holding. You
Shout out
heard
to the
me?
biggest. Shout out to the biggest. Shout out to the biggest.
I'm just playing.
But
So-
no,
so
so like with like
Let's talk about the differences now.
I think when you said like people local modeling brands, that doesn't mean that they're not a model, but
Yeah.
it's a difference between a commercial model, which is where you just model brands and stuff like that, and a runway model.
Right.
That's
It's a
what I'm
huge,
asking.
yeah, it's different
That's
because they
exactly-
just do photos. We do the runway,
Okay,
Yeah.
so
but we can do editorial. You get what I'm saying? So editorials like for the magazine. So for high fashion models is editorial.
Yeah.
For the magazines that's submitted to the magazines, like when you just shooting for brands, it's more like of a commercial look, like
It's
how they
more
got
blog.
Gap
It's
and
blog.
like those brands, like Gap, H&M, that's commercial shots.
Instagram. It's more.
It's a lot of Instagram
It's
models
more
that
cheaper,
say
though.
they
It's more cheaper
like.
now.
What you mean?
That
It's
say
more
they
cheaper
like what?
now. It's
I
cheaper.
mean, they say that they models, but
models,
they're.
Instagram
I'm not
models.
taking. Yeah, the Instagram models. Like
if I
it's-
put a commercial on my Instagram tomorrow for my podcast, right? Whoever the girl in there, she can say she a model, right? Because she was
No.
in my
Was
commercial.
she modeling?
If she was modeling for my ad.
But what type of
yeah.
commercial was
well,
it?
you said it was all mine.
No, but hold on. What
You
kind of
tell
commercial
me
was
it wasn't
it?
high fashion runway.
So is it
international,
like a
Amber
short
Nicole.
film,
It
or
wasn't
do you
that.
have her actually taking pictures? That's the thing. Because
Listen,
with
I had-
commercial,
it was
it's
a drop.
pictures. It's
It was a
pictures.
drop.
I had her doing a lot of shit. Make some noise. I had her doing a lot
Stop.
of shit.
See, I'm like, hold
You
on. Like, it's talking.
Hey, yo, you heard me. But it wasn't high fashion international runway model.
That doesn't
Amber
take away. It's just different. It's different. And it is people who just do, like, the.
One thing
the,
I want you to tell these bitches,
you know,
right?
What?
It's one thing I want you to tell these bitches.
No, they not bitches. Hold on.
Please, hear
You
me
don't
out.
believe women can be bitches?
Mm-mm.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
They can, but.
They can or they can't. I'm now
Oh my
confused.
gosh.
Hear me out.
He's starting.
Because I want you to tell everybody, though,
What's up?
y'all not on my level. Say it in the mic.
Mm-mm.
Say it in the mic right there.
Say it, Tom. Just real quick, I'm camera.
No.
We
Get a
gonna go
close up
viral.
on Amber.
Oh my
Come on, y'all.
god.
Get a close up on Amber.
They
Say
want me
it
to
in
be
the mic.
toxic so bad. They want me to be toxic so
They
bad.
not on my level.
Shout out to all of y'all.
They not
I'm
on
a
my
girl's
level. Not the
girl.
heart. Not the heart.
No, because I'm a girl's
It's a drop,
girl.
though.
It ain't no
You gonna put it on the
drop.
soundboard.
Not the hand heart.
What?
You gonna say y'all not on my level, and he gonna be using it.
I'ma use it.
Like
They
that.
not on my level.
No, but you still lied though.
Huh?
But yeah, people who live understand the context of
They
it.
not on your
Oh
level.
my
You
god.
think the people watching at home think
They want me to be
top.
toxic so bad, y'all. So y'all not on my level. You happy?
Yeah. Hey, Ty, your turn.
Period.
I like
Period.
that. I like
Like, they want me to be toxic so bad.
You got pizza? You got more drinks?
It's all the
I'm
business.
just saying.
Hey,
Oh my
Tyler,
God, look at
world.
Dez
World.
laughing.
Like
Dez, you
that.
done. You
can't
done.
say
You
what
done.
the
You
fuck.
done.
Hey, yo.
Please.
One thing I want to say before I get out of here
Yeah.
tonight,
And say y'all not on my
Diggs,
level.
put me on the main camera.
You on there?
When you fucking with World Takes, you heard me. You never know what might come from it. You might get a Bora trip. You might get meals paid, man. You might get vacations all over the country. That's just what we do here. You heard me? And ladies, I want to say this, right? If you dealing with a nigga and he not offering Bora trips off the rip, you got the wrong nigga.
Oh,
Make some
man. Listen.
Make some noise, moving on
Moolah
me.
speak for himself.
Moving on
He
Moolah.
coming like that other dude.
Hey,
that
what is
caught
life?
cheating
I'm
on
gonna
his
be
wife.
honest, cause
You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know that motivational speaker? His name
wait
is
till we
Jason
cut the cameras
or
off.
Jack something.
Y'all look so good. It's like Neff wasn't wrong. Neff did the right Bora off the rip.
Yeah.
I don't even know y'all, but I'll fly y'all out.
Yeah.
Word is life.
Oh my
I'll fly y'all out right now. Stop playing with me.
It's a fact.
We'll take sponsor
I seen it with
Bora
my own
Bora.
eyes too. It gotta be a nice life to
You
live
gotta
like that.
stop.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta stop.
We gonna get y'all back on the After Dark and we gonna talk about it. We gonna
Oh
talk
my
about the life y'all
God.
living because we know y'all living the. It's a little bit nasty. It get a little nasty,
Crazy.
a little bit, right?
And cut.
And cut.